So this morning I see one post online and laugh one of me. So all of you that drive cars, you know, say your check engine light is always a day on. You know, check engine light, see, I'm having this. They say my whole day on. Your check engine light is always on. And many of them, I don't know why it's always a day on. So somebody posted online say, in the wonder why 80% of the cars for Nigeria, their check engine light is always on. Now another guy reply and say he asking mechanic. if I hear the response when mechanic give up of why check engine light is always on, I'll show you. More than 80% of the cars driven in Nigeria have the check engine light on their dashboard. What could be the primary cause of this? Mona here response. Kayo Dekola Wole said, my mechanic once told me, this light is meant to be on. If it's off, then there's a problem. I don't know if it is true. No, Mama, Noga. If you know any police station, we're not far from that your mechanic workshop. Go and arrest him. Straight. He's supposed to go sell. All the one time mechanic, they don't go kill us. He saved the light, not the on. There's a problem with the car. Okay, so let's just quickly look at the possible reasons why your check engine light is always on. I'm not a mechanic, but I don't get few knowledge about one or two things. Number one, this car when you buy, they're not a driver for abroad since, but the check engine light not on for abroad. When you buy a car, immediately you start to service am and you start to drive for Nigeria, the check engine light go dey on. First reason is the oil you use to service your engine. Every engine has a recommended oil, but in Nigeria we choose the oil we like. Use Mobi One or use Total or use this or use that one. You just pick the oil you like. No, there's a number on your engine that points you to the kind of oil you should use. Now, even if you buy that particular number, the one they produce in Nigeria is inferior, but at least you know that you're using that number. Even if you are using that number, there's a probability that the one you are using is inferior. Not talk about when you are using a totally different number. So your engine is telling you that something is not working well in me. That's why. Secondly, if you're abroad, your car has a particular type of fuel it's also supposed to use. So those of you who live in developed countries, you know that when you enter filling station, you see different class of fuel and there are different amounts. But in Nigeria, all the motor they drink, all the same fuel, BMW, Benz, Toyota, Honda, everything. You enter filling station, what the fuel when they miss, but the one in low quality. So your car is working with the wrong fuel and it's being serviced with the wrong oil. That is why most of the cars in Nigeria are showing check engine light. Now, I will advise you to stop using roadside mechanic. Use properly trained automobile workshops. They are more expensive, but your mechanic will tell you that those are not the work. Now your packaging a lie, a big lie. You see this my car, I bought it from somebody who believe say the car gets spiritual problem. About 3 years ago. 3 years, yeah. Almost 3 years now. The guy believes say the car gets spiritual problem. But when I bought the car, I took it to my automobile workshop. The man told me, Code Red, you will change this, you will change this, you will change this, and you will buy new parts. Now I carry the car, go me roadside mechanic. That guy said, no, you don't need to change this one. We feel repairer. You don't need to change this one. We feel repairer. You don't need to buy new parts. New parts not the good. Tokumbo parts are better. Now stupid talk with that. The reason why I tell you say new parts not the good now because they buy inferior quality new parts. If you have an automobile workshop that knows where to buy proper parts, new parts are better. And you don't need to manage things in your car. Plug not good to help you wash them, fire them. No, change it. It is more expensive to maintain cars like that. But you see that your roadside mechanic, that money you don't want to spend for automobile workshops. So that your roadside mechanic will give you a problem that you will spend that money on. That's why sometimes you carry motor, go mechanic, say when they service engine. it go come back with another problem. Because in the process of jugu work, they don't spoil something else. Spend money on your cars. Buying a car is not expensive. Maintenance is the problem. That's why when you want to buy a car, they say, look at what your money can maintain. Now, I see they drive the Lexus. Because if I change out to ML now, whether they feel say with 30,000, for ML, it will be like 100, and I no go use inferior quality part. You understand? So use good automobile workshop. Service your car with the recommended oil and buy recommended fuel. No, that one you buy any nonsense, you see.